Newcastle United are considering their plans for the January transfer window following their mixed start to the season. Eddie Howe's side currently sit 13th in the Premier League after their 3-1 defeat against West Ham, but they are 8th in the league phase of the Champions League. Newcastle have been close to breaching the Profit and Sustainability (PSR) rules in recent years, with Premier League clubs only permitted to lose £105 million over a rolling 3-year period. However, Newcastle spent close to £250 million in the summer transfer window, having signed Nick Woltemade, Anthony Elanga, Yohan Wissa, Jacob Ramsey and Malik Thaw on permanent deals, while Aaron Ramsdale joined on loan. Wissa is yet to make his Newcastle debut after being sidelined through injury, raising questions around whether the club will look to strengthen again in January. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Newcastle have loads of PSR capacity after selling Alexander Isak. Isak completed his £125 million move to Liverpool before the transfer window closed on 1 September. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, Borson said, "They have got loads of PSR capacity now. They made a fortune on Isak, so they have got a lot of capacity if they want to do it. I think if you look at how late the deal happened and, of course, they bought Wissa and Woltemade, but I suspect they'll buy in January, especially because of what's going on the field." Newcastle beat Tottenham 2-0 in the Carabao Cup last week to book their place in the quarter-finals of the competition, with Fabian Schär and Woltemade grabbing the goals. Howe's side will face Fulham for a place in the semi-finals of the competition at St James Park as they look to retain the trophy. Newcastle to agree new signings after Champions League latest. Borson believes Newcastle's progress in the Carabao Cup and Champions League will lead to them spending in January. They're going to be close enough in the Champions League to make it worth the investment in January, said Borson. They have a very good chance in the Carabao Cup, and you're going to need players to win the Carabao Cup because of the way that the games fall. I think the final is late March, and you've got a two-legged semi-final in January and February. The point I'm making is that if you've got any intent on running Champions League, Carabao Cup and FA Cup and actually making sure that they don't finish too low in the league. I think the league is difficult for them this season just because they've got other things that they're focused on and it's really competitive. With all of those games, I think they'll buy. Newcastle's next fixture sees them take on Athletic Bilbao on Wednesday, 5th of November, at St James Park.